Yaoi guys, how are you guys doing today? Did you guys see what I did there? I said yaoi guys, kind of like yo guys, like. Anyways, moving on. My name is Shade and today we're going to be listing 5 shonen shipping and shonen anime. Now just a quick disclaimer, we're not here to send hate, we're not here to destroy your favorite anime, we're not here to drag any characters that you love. This is really just for fun and I hope you guys do not take offense about what I say in this video about the animes. I'm just simply here to talk about my shonen shipping fantasies.
And boy, do I have a lot.
Now starting off this list, a lot of fujojin might even say it's a little cliche, but I recently rewatched this anime and I just had to add it onto here, and it is Death Note. And yes, we are talking about the 2 main characters, Light and L. Now there's many reasons why I ship these 2 together, but one of the main reasons is because they're obsessed with one another. L is obsessed with trying to catch Kira, who is Light, and Light is obsessed with trying to outsmart L. Like they're just basically always thinking about one another 24/7. That's how it goes. And I do also really like the visuals. They look so iconic together. Like they look good. Like Light is super sexy and like attractive and evil and psychotic.
Kira だから
And then Al is like super like the opposite of him, but then, you know, positive and negative attracts and all that stuff. And I think it's really cute and he looks kind of precious, you know, he just looks really precious. And in the actual anime, Al turns to Light and he's kind of like,
私の初めての友達ですから
And that is so freaking cute and I love it.
Light basically warms up to Al. He's kind of like accepting Al as like his equal in a way. But then yes, ultimately we know how everything ends, but we're not going to talk about that here. And then like some of my favorite scenes include this super cute moment when they're actually interacting with one another as their actual self. They're just basically interacting in such a cute and like shonen way. They fight, they make up, they get closer. Now I find all this so cute and I just really love these moments in the anime. And then lastly, one of my favorite scenes is the most heartbreaking scene. Basically the climax of the anime. We get to see this really like subtle and calming and really quiet moment of just Light and L, but I just find this scene so cute. And then Light is like totally out of character, which is what I love because L brings him out of his circle. Basically these are some of my favorite scenes and this is why I ship them. I will definitely disclose who I think is Seme and Uke, and I think that Light is Seme and L is Uke. If you guys have any more thoughts about it, definitely sound it in the comment down below. But anyways, let's move on to the next couple. Now I hope that the fans for this next anime doesn't punch me in the face, but then if you're gonna punch me, please punch that like button down below. That means you're punching my face. So for the next shonen anime that I'm shipping from is Onepunchman. So yes, it is Genos and Saitama. Like I love these 2 so much because Genos is basically Saitama's bitch. Now I'm not trying to trigger anybody, but Genos take care of his cleaning, his food. He's Saitama's wife.
But surely this is not a bad thing at all.
Boy, what is there not to love about these 2? Like they're so cute together. Like I don't know if you guys read mangas, but then like there's always like an idiot couple or it might even be the main couple. These 2 are literally the idiot couple of this list. And what I mean by that is that like something could be happening next to them and they're in their own world doing their own thing or reacting to it in a whole different way. Like I love it so much about these 2 and they're so cute.
ジェノス鉄が変な方向向いてるぞ今元に戻してやるあすまん腕取れた腰痛い
I just love how Genos is like basically like mama bear taking care of Saitama, even though Saitama could take care of himself perfectly fine. But then slowly Saitama relies on Genos quite a lot for other things, not like punching wise. They work so well together and he's like a really big, cute, fluffy puppy that's always protecting Saitama even though he doesn't really need to, and it's just...
Their relationship is just so adorable.
Like these 2 just need to get on the alien spaceship and go to like Yaoi verse and just like live there, you know? My preference for these 2 is that Genos is the mama Seme and Saitama is like the oblivious child Uke.
Totally not weird.
And I love the very first time they met so much because Genos just kind of like blows everything up because he's trying to kill like a mosquito villain or whatever, and he like totally forgets that Saitama's next to him and he's like, oh shit. He turns around and his heart goes
Dish.
なんつってな
That was basically his heartbeat. And it's just like, for me, it just kind of looked like a love at first sight scene. And then Genos get his butt whooped and then like Saitama just walks in and slap the bitch out of the way, and then he's just kind of like, oh my god, he saved me. Let me be your boyfriend.
Yes, This is on visualizing the scene.
And I know that this is a shipping between Genos and Saitama, but then I just really have to mention this other uke
That has such a nice booty.
that I just really have to mention that I freaking love this one with Saitama as Seme, and it is Sonic as Uke. And I probably won't ever like come back to this anime, so I'm just gonna throw this one out there quickly. But yeah, there's just so much more that I can talk about, but we don't have all the time in the world, so let's move right along to our next shipping.
次に会った時がお前の最後だ。あ。
Now for this next couple, you're definitely like, what is there not to ship about these two? These two are basically on their ship heading to paradise, and they're basically in the Bahamas right now. So for these two couple, they're from the anime Hakatatonkatsuramens, and we are talking about the two main characters, Zenji Banba and Xianminglin. When you watch the anime, you're just like, give me more, give me that kiss scene. This is all that is left. But seriously, when I was watching this anime, I seriously thought I was watching shounenanime. No other shonen anime has ever done this to me before. That's because that's just how much these two feels like a couple to me in this anime. They're always having each other's back in the anime. It's so cute. And another part is, look at this, like, look at this, piggyback. Now we have here a scene where Lin is in trouble, and then Banba is just kind of like,
生きとろうが死んどろうが関係なかよ。りんちゃんが一人でおったら寂しかろうけ。早く迎えに行っちゃらなめ。
he's so boyfriend material. One of the main and last reasons why this ship is definitely reaching paradise is because we have a love triangle. We have a abusive ex-boyfriend. You know, Lin met him at the Assassin Academy. You know, the usual meeting your ex-boyfriend at the Assassin Academy situation, you know, all that thing. So then like he was backstabbed by him, and it's just kind of like now there's somebody who's back in Lin's life, and like Banba basically has to show him he is the perfect boyfriend for Lin, not this fade long ex from way back when. And so this is why I love these two so much again, because they go through thick and thin together, and obviously there's no way around it. Banba is Semi and Lin is the ultimate uke. He is so cute and I love it.
おっぱぶってなんだ。
おっぱいを触れる店。
セクキャバは
おっぱいを触れる店。
ハッスルは
おっぱいを触れる店。
同じじゃねえか。
So yes, from this really cute and like kind of like high energy couple, we're gonna move along to a couple that not a lot of people may know. Now, I might be cheating to say that this is actually a ship when in the anime, I don't remember them being a thing for me. But it was definitely because of DJs, and DJs being doujinshis or fan-made mangas that really got me into these two. I ship these two so much that I'm building the boat for these two. It is from Naruto. And can you guys guess who I'm talking about? I'm just kidding. You can't guess because there's way too many ships, and that could be a whole video on its own. But today, the ship we are gonna talk about is Kakuzu and Hidan.
Do you guys know who Kakuzu and Hidan is?
These two are probably the less known pair in the Akatsuki group. Some of my favorite things about these two is that they're so opposites. Now, again, everything I learned about them is actually from DJs. It was actually after going down the Kakuzu and Hidan rabbit hole that I really got into these two, and I went back to look at the scenes, and they're so cute. And like, I just really love it how Kakuzu and Hidan's are total opposites. As you guys can tell, Kakuzu's just kind of like, let's get this over with, let's do our mission, let's do our job, and let's get on with our lives. And then Hidan's just like super dramatic. He's always kind of like the troublesome child that you have to like keep an eye on.
Why do I like that? I don't know. I just really do.
Hidan is so freaking sexy. He's probably the sexiest Akatsuki member. I said it. And I know some of you Itachi or like Pain or like maybe even Kisame fans are out there to get me right now.
So let's just leave it at that for now.
Now there's a DJ mangaka by the name of Yaoi, aka Inoue Yuki, and her works is like my holy grail for these two. Just because I love the way how she portrays them and writes their story, and I just love it so much. Like literally these two live in my heart because of her DJs. But be warned, yes, her works is not for the faint of heart, and it definitely includes really triggering content, so do not check it out if you're not into that kind of thing. And just FYI, Kakuzu in my vision is not this Kakuzu, it's this Kakuzu, and Hidan, always he's just his sexy, cute, really adorable Hidan. So yeah, I ship these two so much because of the DJs and just because of really their personality and their visuals and their dynamic. And so yeah, and for sure Kakuzu is Semi and Hidan is Uke. Now we're moving right along to the last couple.
なんだよ、そのめんどくせえ目はよ。
お前はいつか必ず俺が殺してやる。
So our next couples is also a no surprise kind of couple, and it is from the shonen anime Tiger and Bunny. And yes, our couple is Kotetsu Kaburagi and barnabyxkotetsu. Now, simply to put it, why I ship these two is because I love myself a shipping with an age gap.
Yes, I do.
Not just that, but this anime really gives you like a almost cliche type of feel to the romance.
It's like a good kind of cliche.
The characteristic of Kotetsu to the characteristic of Barnaby. It's kind of like a perfect setup for a romantic comedy.
あれは何ですか？
そんなもんてめえでし調べることはない。どれだい？
The very first scene that we see the character interact is that we see Barnaby saving Kotetsu, or Wild Tiger. That basically sets the shipping as he bridal carry him down and saves him and then drop him right afterwards. It definitely has like a romantic comedy-esque vibe to it. So this ship is already like boarding the members and they're ready to set sail. In the beginning, yes, they did not get along and they have different beliefs and values and how to be a hero. But then at the end, we get to see how much they learn and grow from each other, that they basically do not want to separate, even though their surroundings are really pulling them apart. And then eventually Barnaby really starts to rely on Wild Tiger as well for like emotional support and like just keeping him grounded.
こういう時に支えんのが相棒ってもんだろう。
こてつさん。
And so the most important scene for these two is when he has forsaken his past and been brainwashed, and the only person that pulls him back from the depths of despair is Wild Tiger.
And yes, you are my bunny-chan, or more like my honey-chan.
And from what we all know about romance is that nothing screams true love more than remembering the special someone when you have an amnesia arc. And last but not least, what I love so much is that we are getting a whole new season. And I can't wait to see how much more the relationship has developed between these two in the new season. And at last, so do you guys agree with my list? Let me know in the comments down below. With Fujojin friends out there, don't be alarmed. It's a very normal thing for us Fujojins. And again, we get to enjoy the anime 10 times more just because we have two narratives playing in our heads. Yes. I hope you guys liked this video. If you guys did, please click the like button because maybe that helps. I'm not even sure. And comment down below some of your favorite shippings in shonen anime. Let's just have fun and let's not spread any hate or any negativity. But generally, I want it to be a really positive and just fun place to talk about what we like in yaoi and just be ourselves, honestly. Anyways, until the next time, you guys stay safe and I'm checking out.